let's take a look at this melodic Blackberry Blossom. This is one of the first tunes that I learned in the melodic style, and it's a break that I came up with that is very similar to how Alan Mundy or Bill Keith would play it. Has a lot of the same things, a lot of the same scale runs, and it's a great tune to learn. It's a lot of fun, so let's take a look at this. Alright, we're going to be going through a bunch of different scale fragments with the left hand, and I'm just going to run through the positions that we're going to be using. So the first position we're going to be using is this up the neck 2-finger position. You've seen it in the melodic version of Cripple Creek or Banjo in the Holler, and it's very useful. And it's index on 1st string 9th fret, middle finger is on 2nd string 10th fret, and then we're going to be going from that to this 7th fret shape, and ring finger is on 7th fret 1st string, middle finger is on 2nd string 7th fret. And then the next shape we're going to be going through is held just like this one up here, but we've got index on 4th fret 1st string, middle finger on 5th fret 2nd string. So let's run through this A part now. So we're going to be starting with a forward roll on the 5th string. So we're going, that string's 5, 2, 1, 5, and then we're only there for a second and we jump down here, and now we're doing a square roll. It kind of turns into an alternating roll, and so we go, index is going to hit the 2nd string, so it's going to sound like this. So we've got, so that once we got to this shape, we went 2nd string, 5th string, 1st string, 5th string. And then we're jumping into this other shape, 5 and 4, and we're doing a sort of a forward roll. We're going, it actually kind of goes into a forward backward roll. So we're going index on the 2nd string, forward roll, string 1, 5. And then we lift off our index and then roll straight through that again. Index on the 2nd string, 1st string open, and then open, and this is where the backward roll happens. That string's 2, 3, 1. So that measure goes. Now we're going into this partial C chord, and we've used this quite a bit as well in different tunes. And middle finger is on 5th fret 3rd string, ring finger 5th fret 2nd string, and then we do a forward roll, and then lift off our index, hit 2nd string open, and then here's what's going to happen. We're going to do a little shift here. So we go, I'll play this measure. There's a couple different ways you could do this. You could reach with the pinky, or you could reach with the ring as well, because you're going to lift off. So try a couple different things, but here's how that passage goes. We do a forward roll starting on the 3rd string with a thumb, then lift off with the ring. I'll reach down with my pinky because that feels pretty comfortable. Then it's open 3rd string now. That's index, and then middle finger on the 1st string. So we've got just a real generic melodic run. And then we go down here to the 4th fret, 4th string, and here's this passage. This is the first ending of the A part. So we've got a square roll. That's starting on the 4th string, ring finger on the 4th fret, fourth string. Square roll, we're going strings 4, 2, 3, 1. And then we got an A note here, 2nd fret, 3rd string, and I'm plucking that with thumb. That's a quarter note. And then 2 rhythmic filler notes, 5 and 1. So, all right, now we're going to go through that. You go through that whole same thing again, which would be. And now we're going to do the second ending. I'm skipping up to the second ending. We do this same little bit, square roll, strings 4, 2, 3, 1. Pinch. So what I did different there was I played the same strings 4, 2, 3, 1, but then here I put my index on the 2nd fret 3rd string, and it just kind of turns into a D lick to a G. Open 3rd string, pinch. So there's your A part. So now let's take a look at the B part. So the B part, we go to an E minor, and B part's pretty easy. We're going to do a hammer-on the E minor, 2nd fret, 4th string, and we're doing a forward roll. And then we lift off our ring finger on the 1st string, and we go, here's the first measure, I'll play it. That forward roll, hammer on, lift off the ring finger, and then we go middle on the 1st, index on the 2nd, and we put the ring back down, 1st string, 2nd fret, and then index on the 2nd string open. And then the next measure, this is the 2nd measure of the B part, we do the same hammer on, but we're doing a forward reverse roll over an E minor. So when I come to the reverse part of that roll, the last 4 notes of the measure, I lift off of the ring finger and it's open. Then the 3rd measure is a slight variation. We do a hammer on the same way on the E minor. Lift off the ring, and then that's a quarter note on the 1st string. And then pinch, put the ring finger down. So we've got. Now we're going to a B7 chord. This is a real interesting one. A lot of people go to this bar chord, which is just a B chord on the 4th fret, but I kind of like this. It's got a little bit more dissonance to it. It's kind of got an edgy sound to it, and it sounds like this. That's just index on the 1st fret, 1st string, middle finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and just a forward reverse roll. And then here's the last line of the B part. We're going back to our E minor. That's just like the 1st measure of the B part. And that same forward reverse roll over the E minor again. And then we do that same run here, starting on the 5th fret. It sounds like this. And that ends with the 2nd measure, the same thing. That's the 2nd ending of the A part. So here's that last little bit. We've got our ring finger on the 5th fret, 3rd string, and then the ring finger on 2nd string, 5th fret, and we do that forward roll. Lift off the ring, pinky on 7th fret, 4th string, open, 3rd string, 1st string open, and then our So there's your melodic Blackberry Blossom. It's mixed with some Scruggs elements, so it's kind of a mix, and I think it's a good first version of this to learn if you haven't learned the melodic version of this. And this is just one that anytime you get your hands on a new version, you want to keep learning them, because it's a fun one to make a lot of variations on. I probably play 5 or 8 different variations of this, because it's just a real fun one to learn over the chords. And we're going to be doing different variations of this as well, so I'm going to throw all sorts of different concepts, single string breaks. We're going to do different chord solos with this, but I really think the melodic version is a good place to start, and classic tune and a lot of fun. So good luck with this one, and we'll see you at the next lesson. Thanks.